Hey everybody, we are doing a little bit different setup here today. I have to remember to put my glasses up so we don't have the shine. These readings are going to be for December 2022, and they're going to be individual by sign. So of course, the first one we're starting off with is Aries, and so this will be, as I said, for the whole month. We have a couple of big things coming up this month. We have another eclipse happening. We have, I think it's Jupiter is going retrograde, so we've got some interesting things happening. So it and of course add into that a holiday season where everybody is sort of already emotional. So yeah, thought I'd bring us a little cheer today. We've got our Christmas tree. I have my little this is my ornament that I got last year, which is a little camper. I fell in love with that. I had to have that. Okay. All right. So we're going to start off by looking at the influences that we have going in for Aries going into December. What are those influences that we have that are going for Aries that are going in for December? I have my steampunk deck that I am using today, and then I'll be clarifying it with the Rider-Waite. So we're looking at past influences of energy for the month of December, and then we'll look at the outcome for the month and the ending of the year. Hard to believe it's already the end of the year. All right, what do we need to know for the main energy for the month of December? What do we need to know? It's going to be one of those days. All right. And of course, because I'm working in a different environment, I'm in a short space here. I'll put that back in. Move my glasses. And for the outcome of the month. The other piece that I'm doing is spiritual, physical, and emotional. So we're looking at this two different ways. Or several different ways. 9 if you figure it out. All right. For Aries, what energy do we need to know for the outcome of December? All right. So going into this in a spiritual level, we're looking at the Two of Cups. So this is the energy going into it. We are coming into this partnership area where it could be love, could be getting together for the holidays. There's sort of this warmth and comfort that comes from it. And you may be feeling really warm and fuzzy right now, physically. Spiritually, physically, they're still being held off a little bit. You're feeling a little bit pinned in. Great, I have a cat up with me now. He's behind me. You're feeling a little bit pinned in, maybe perhaps want to get out and adventure more, but feeling a little bit constrained. So physically, you're maybe not quite, I mean, you've got that warm and cozy, here's the kitty cat. Say hi, this is Milo. You're feeling very spiritual, you're feeling very wanting to do all that hoogie or however they say it stuff, but you're inside, there's a part of you that really wants to get out and adventure more. And the emotional part of you is, again, 9 of Wands. You're feeling very somewhat restricted on your need for adventure. There is this want to get out and explore. Maybe you feel like this has been, like everybody else, you feel like this has been a really long year and coming to an end, and you just really would like to be able to find some peace and get out there, and I think we're all feeling very restricted. And in this case, it's manifesting itself in your need to get out there and adventure. And I think that's very strong in an Aries, is that need to claim their territory, so to speak. So, all right. And so that is the energy going in. When we get to the actual energy of the month, spiritually, we're talking about, this is interesting. So we had the Two of Cups, and here we have the Lovers. So again, it's that you're carrying through that need for partnerships in the middle, at the beginning of the month, right through to the middle. There is, however, and I don't want to scare you, but there is a Tower in here when it comes to physical. So this is meaning that you are possibly overwhelming yourself. You're taking on too much. You're striving to, I think you're striving to tamp down on things that you really want because you think of what you have to do. Aries tend to have a very strong sense of responsibility, so to speak. And so that's kind of at war within you. And I think that what you may have to realize is that sometimes you just can't do everything. And I think that's what that Tower is saying. You know, the need to do it all is admirable, but it can lead to burnout. And that's really important, especially where this is falling in your physical health. So please, please, please take those moments to step back and realize that, you know, this is about, yeah, you're in a relationship here. You have, whether it's a family relationship, a love relationship, work relationship, whatever this is really important to you. And in this case, I do see that you're kind of burning yourself out. So you want to be able to take a step back and take a look at that. As far as the emotional side of it, I think once you do that, there's that sun, that warmth, that getting what it's really about, enjoying what you have. And I think that's the key to it, is less is more. You know, that's really what I'm hearing here, is less is more. That there isn't that demand to do everything. That be thankful for what you have and enjoy that. And I think that really this is sort of, this middle line is all about being in the moment. And instead of looking ahead, looking to the next goal, going towards that next thing, stop. Your Tower is telling you to stop, because it's telling you if you don't stop, it's going to make you stop. And that's the thing about the Tower, is when you try to restrict the Tower, it's going to restrict you if you try to keep it at bay. So keep that in mind. And really, I mean, this outcome is there for you. As long as you follow the signs, you're going to have a good month. That's not a problem with that. But I think, again, we're looking at burnout here. We're looking at being tired. We're looking about overextending ourselves emotionally, and you need to take a step back on that. All right, so the final outcome for the month, we're going to take a look at where you are spiritually. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Anything you want is possible. It does feel like it feels like there's sort of this looking further into something that you want to uncover, whether it's a spiritual journey, whether it's an emotional journey, whatever it is. It feels like there is this need to take a step further. And I think that's part of what you've been pushing here. But the Wheel of Fortune is saying there are still some things up in, to me, that's what I represent when I see the Wheel of Fortune, is that things are still in play. Things are still turning. There is fate involved. We do have all of these, I'm not very good at astrology. I'm still learning, but there are these things, these solar eclipses that are coming up, these retrogrades, which could make it harder to handle those things. So keep in mind, whatever this is isn't going to finish by the end of the month. You're going to continue on with this journey, this spiritual journey, or this relationship journey that you're on. That is continuing. As far as physically goes, we have Temperance. So it's asking you again, you had that Tower card. It's asking you to take a moment, take care of your physical self. It's very easy to get burned down. Your energy burned down. It's also that time of year when we overextend ourselves naturally. But this is saying that this is a warning that you need to do this. All right. And the outcome, the final outcome for it all is strength, which, you know, an Aries, this is an Aries thing to me. It's telling you that you have whatever you need to do it. So let's just clarify. I want to clarify that Tower. And I'm using my small deck. I'm not sure where my big deck is at the moment. I had to rearrange things, so it was a little hard to find them. All right. Let's clarify that Tower. What do we need to know about the Tower? It's in physical self, so it's definitely, you know, and I think of the Tower as being a card of sort of limiting those things. Page of Wands. That popped out. I'm not sure if that's just a pop out or if that's meant to clarify it. All right. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So perhaps we're not paying enough attention to our health. And I think that's probably what this is about. It's you're looking at other things, you know, the sort of Page of Wands, let's get out there and take on an adventure. And you're not really paying attention to some things at home that maybe you need to take care of with physically. I'm not talking about need to take care of yourself. All right, we'll draw one more card here and then just to clarify. We're going to clarify the outcome on this. We got the Sun and Strength and the Nine of Swords. I mean, this is really not bad at all. It's sort of an idyllic ending to it. Aries being a fire sign, I mean, that's like... All right, King of Cups, Judgment, and Queen of Swords in reverse. Huh. So this, I mean, this to me feels like you're coming to the end of something. You're coming to the end of something that's been a big part of your life for a while. And, you may not be able to see the benefit of it right now, but it is coming. And in the long run, it's that Wheel of Fortune thing. It hasn't played out yet. I mean, this is sort of feeling like this is to come. So, you know, there's something that's going to be, you're not alone. January is going to be a big month for really sort of reorientating our priorities. So January is saying, you know, prepare yourself mentally, physically, spiritually for going into this, because that's going to be a big demand. All right. And overall, what do we need to know for Aries for the month of December? Fortune wheel, luck and right timing. Again, we talked about this. It's not happening right now. This is that Wheel of Fortune sort of speak right there. It is saying that the time isn't right yet. It's coming. Take care of yourself in the meantime so that you have that strength in later. All right, I hope this helps. You know, I really hope going into this holiday season that you all have a blessed season. Take care to love those around you. Enjoy your time with them, and stay safe and stay healthy. I'm sending blessings from Maine. Bye-bye.